Okay, so I got 6 signs left to record. I have 6 signs left to do. 2 separate videos, okay? So I'm going to do 3 right now in this one, end it, and then come back and do the other 3. It's just going to make the editing easier because I want to upload it somewhere else. I decided not to upload the element readings that I did the other day to other platforms. I wasn't too happy with the way they came out. So, at least the last set I did, because I was kind of in a funky place when I did it. So, I won't put that out there. But, Happy New Year to everybody. Let's hope this year is good to you. And I hope that you guys get everything you want and dream for. Alright. So let's see. Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Well, Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius is standing out, so we'll do Aquarius. Alright, Aqua. Where are you at? What you got going on, Aquarius? It's cold outside today. It's 42 degrees. Alright, Aquarius. The car's loud. Alright, Aquarius. Where are you at? Where's your energy? I'm hearing somber. In a somber place. Like an emotional quiet. It feels, Aquarius, it feels like you have this unsettling sadness underneath the surface. It just sits under the surface, is what it feels like. I'm hearing that song, Bridge Over Troubled Water. I think you're in a place of surrender right now, Aquarius. I think you're going through this surrender where you're surrendering to what you're feeling. You're surrendering to emotions, surrendering to circumstances, surrendering to what was or how things came about, the way they are. I feel like, good morning, Nancy. I feel like this surrender happening with you, Aquarius, but I think it's at the stage that it's at is it feels like you're in this somber sort of energy where this sadness just hovers underneath the surface and trying to work through that. You know, my guys are showing me like this analogy. Excuse me. Good morning, Amber. It's like my guides are showing me, they always show me pictures that I could use to describe or explain what I'm talking about. It has been a while, Bianca. I hope all is well with you. I've seen a couple of your posts recently, and yeah, I know you're going through it. I know that, so I hope that clears up for you. Alright, so Aquarius, it kind of feels like with this sadness, this somber, and the way my guides are showing me, that's where I was. The analogy, the way they're showing me is like, if you go in for surgery, most people don't get to see the operating room when they go in for surgery. You're usually sedated before they wheel you in. And it's just to alleviate shock factor, you know, because when you see all that equipment and you're going to be under anesthesia, you know, it can be intimidating. So they like to put you or sedate you before they even roll you into surgery. Now, however, my own personal experience, bastards, they kind of sedated me, but not for real. When I walked into surgery one time, and I'm saying walked into it because they didn't wheel me in, the IV, they had the IV hooked up, so I got to see everything that was in there, and they had bags of air hanging, like bags of saline fluid. There were bags of air. So when especially in laparoscopic surgery, what they'll do is they'll fill that area with air so they can expand it, stretch it out like a balloon, and they have more space to work, and they have a clearer sight, a clearer vision. When you come out of surgery, and you're in recovery, for like a couple of days, you'll feel the air passing through. It's very uncomfortable. It's very painful. You'll feel it in your shoulders, your back, your chest, as the air is working its way out of your body. So this is kind of what your sadness sort of feels like to me, Aquarius. Like it's hovering under the surface. It doesn't feel good, but time is needed in order for it to like work itself out of the body. So it sort of feels like that air that, you know, the doctor puts in during surgery, it's got to work its way out. And so it's the same thing with these emotions in you, Aquarius. It's got to work its way out. But you're healing. You're going through a healing process. It's not comfortable for you, but you're going to come out better on the other side because of it. You know, I did a reading not that long ago, too, for the collective, saying that this is a time for accountability. And I think that's what's happening. Like, this is coming up. Like, people are being held accountable. And so I feel like this is where you are. No, I haven't, baby. I haven't done Capricorn yet. But so it's kind of like this is where you are in this somber energy. And it almost feels like a surrender, allowing these, finally, and I'm hearing finally, because Aquarius like to pack their emotions down or compartmentalize them so they don't have to deal with it or look at it. And they usually like to save it for a later date because they don't like emotions that are uncomfortable. Aquarius will run from that. So Aquarius, I feel like you're in this place where you can't run from it anymore and you have no choice but to heal. So but I feel like what's happening with you right now is this surrender. You're surrendering to it, and there's like this somberness about you, and you're just allowing the energy to flow through you. And it's about time is what I want to say for you, Aquarius. It's about time, because once this is finally released, I mean, the fact that you're allowing this to happen in this surrender, you're releasing any blocks that may have trapped that unhealthy negative energy for you. Those blocks are being removed, so it's opening up new pathways within your body to be able to release this negative emotion that's been under the surface and hovering. So you're healing right now, Aquarius. You're good. That's good. You're healing. Because I mean, you've had control over your emotions. So like the outside world wouldn't have noticed that you were chaotic inside. They just wouldn't have noticed it. Now, every once in a while, they may have heard you, talking about something or complaining about something or venting about something, but the depth of it wasn't received because you kind of kept that to yourself. So, yeah, this is what you're recovering from. And I'm saying recovering because they're showing me Aquarius in a recovery room after surgery. Like, you've been worked on. Like, Spirit's been working on you, working at you, helping you dig up all this, like a clogged drain, Your pipes were clogged. You weren't allowing the flow of emotion. All right, Aquarius. That's good. This one wants to come out. Running away from it, Knight of Swords, yeah. Yeah. There's more to that. The moon, look at that. That's interesting. The moon. See, she's under the surface. She's under the water. Because the moon, there's like an illusion behind the moon. You know what I mean? So, it's sort of like this stuff is coming to the surface. It's working itself out. The emotions that were hidden behind the moon, they're coming out. Like, there's a release that's happening with you, Aquarius. There's a release. Yep, Eight of Cups. Walking away from what no longer serves you emotionally. And it's hard. It's really hard. Five of Cups, yeah. And there you are, the Star card, Aquarius. That's your card. You know, in the tarot, every zodiac sign has a major arcana that's related to that sign. And for you, Aquarius, it's the Star. And, you know, the Star is like very hopeful, wishes, dreams, you know, like very, it is a dreamy energy. But I think this is, with the Five of Cups, is, there's a lot of sadness here. There's loss, there's regrets, you know, and working through all of that, you know, working through it all. Working through all of that that's been under the surface, you know, because, and if you look, this cup, she dug a hole. It's in the ground. It's under the surface, you know, but it's all being, you're being helped. Your guides are helping you. They're helping you see things clearer. They're helping you. It's like they're giving you new perspectives, new things to look at. So, you know, sometimes when you're sitting there and you'll have a random thought and you don't know where it came in from because you weren't thinking like that, you know, that's a lot of times Spirit coming in and dropping, you know, planting a seed, something for you to look at. And I think that's what's been happening. They've been dropping seeds. Knight of Wands, Three of Cups. Oh, you're going to really come out of this. You're going to come out, yeah. Yep, with the Empress. You're going to come out of this so refreshed and so renewed that you're going to be grateful for this time right now. Even though it feels uncomfortable, you're going to be grateful for it. Hell yeah, you are. Four of Wands at the bottom, stable. Once you come out of that, you're going to hit the ground running. This is the Knight of Wands. This is somebody who has a lot of passion, a lot of drive. Like, they can see their goal. They have the tenacity, the energy, all of it's there. You see how happy she is? The community, coming together with people, feeling part of a community again. And the Empress. The Empress can be masculine and feminine, you know. The Empress is feminine energy, so this could be male or female. It doesn't matter if you're a male Aquarius or not to get the Empress. This is feminine energy, but feminine energy is the energy that creates. They co-create. They're the ones that birth new ideas. See, men are the muscle behind the idea. The woman is the masculine is the muscle behind the idea. The feminine is the idea. And so you're working in your feminine energy now, Aquarius. Well, once you get past this, once this clears up, and it will because you're healing from it. Once it clears up, you'll be working in your feminine energy, and you're going to be a force. You're truly going to be a force to be reckoned with. Sure. Yeah. Shining bright in all your glory. It's a good thing, Aquarius. Milk and honey. See? Milk and honey. Yang. Bringing balance in. To see, this is like, when I see the Yang card and the Wand in that fireball, it reminds me of the root chakra, your stability and your balance, feeling sturdy. New beginning, one. At the bottom of the deck, regeneration. 4 and 6 is 10. You take the 0 off of 10 because 0 is nothing. You get the 1. Again, a new beginning. So you're being rejuvenated right now. So this uncomfortable feeling that you're feeling is actually the old stuff being cleared away so you can start fresh. Good, Aquarius. All right, now, what are we going to do? Capricorn. I'll do Capricorn. All right, Cappy, where you at? Capricorn, all I heard just now was complain, complain, complain. Complain, complain, complain. All right. Who's being a pain in the ass? All right, Capricorn, what do we got? Hold on. Okay, Capricorn. I'm hearing, it's an 80s song. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I want to say it's from Daryl Hall and John Oates or something like that. I always feel like somebody's watching me. You might be getting spied on, Capricorn. But I think there's more to this. Hold on. Complaining. You know, I feel like somebody is watching you, Capricorn, and just complaining about everything you're doing. If it's not happening to you, you're the one doing it. So take this as it resonates, Capricorn. But it's almost like you're sitting there minding your business, and somebody is just watching you and looking for reasons to just pounce, I guess, or to call you out. And I think it's because you make a lot of good points. And so somebody's like, they don't like it. But let me see. This definitely goes deeper though, Capricorn, for sure. But I feel you're scattered. Your energy's scattered. Like I'm getting scattered trying to tune into your energy, Capricorn. And so you feel a little scattered to me. A little all over the place. I keep hearing, I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Hold on. I just heard something's got to give. What is this? Capricorn. Hold on. Capricorn, for some reason, it feels uncomfortable. The energy that you're sitting in feels uncomfortable. Like you don't feel stable. You don't feel stable, Capricorn. And that would make a Capricorn very uneasy, because Capricorns are very stable. Well, the stability is very important to them, I should say. You feel uneasy. It feels turbulent under your feet. It almost feels like the ground is shaking where you stand. So it feels like your foundation is being shaken, is what it feels like. There's something about your foundation, and your foundation doesn't necessarily have to be your home. You know, like everything that I talk about when I'm doing these readings, your home could actually be your body. So some of you could have something going on with inside the body where you don't feel right, you know, and you might need medical attention. Now, I'm certainly not a doctor, officer, therapist, counselor, none of that. So I don't give that kind of advice. I'll always just advise go see a doctor. But it feels like there's something going on within you that's making you feel unsteady. And it could be your surroundings or it could be yourself. But there's an unsteady here. And that song I'm hearing, somebody's watching you. You could be watching yourself. Like if you're the one that's feeling unsteady, maybe your health, you could be watching yourself or being watched by a physician. You know, a physician could have like a close eye on you, your stability, or you're being watched by outside people. It really just depends what Capricorn you are and what's going on in your personal world. But wherever this instability is coming from, there's an eye on it. There's an eye on it. But I almost feel like this exhaustion with you, Capricorn, like you're not going to fight this. Whatever this is, you're not going to fight it. You're not going to try to work against it. You're not trying to combat, battle, whatever this is. You're not, I'm hearing stoic. You feel kind of stoic right now. I think whatever's happening with you right now, Capricorn, it's just serious for you. I think you're looking at things or dealing with things in a more serious manner. like playful. Good morning, Chantel. Like the playful energy, like you're not in it right now. You're not very playful right now. Because it feels like you've got bigger fish to fry, is what it feels like. Yeah. Like you have a lot on your plate. You're overwhelmed. Like there's a lot going on with you right now, Capricorn. And I feel like you're trying to sift through all of it. Like this goes here, that goes there, this problem here, that problem there. Like you're trying to sift and organize the magnitude of whatever this is also what I'm hearing. The magnitude of it. Like whatever's going on is significant. And so it kind of feels like you're trying to get your ducks in a row. Put things in their place. Organize thoughts, things, items, projects, schedules, whatever it is. It's like you're trying to organize and make sense. Because the way that they're showing me, like, if you look into, like an investigation, right? Sometimes when they've got, like, this big manhunt going for whatever, you'll see them post, like, pinning up, like, photos and then taking string and making the connections to certain things. And, you know, and this big map kind of looks like a mess. You know, it's like their own organized mess, but it's a mess nonetheless. So it's kind of like they're showing me, like, the strings attached to different things. Like, these are all the different things that you're dealing with. And trying to organize that is what it feels like. And whatever it is, it feels big. Big to you. It's big to you. It's a big deal for you. Whatever this is, it's a big deal. All right. So that's what I'm getting, Capricorn. And I feel like you're trying to organize it. Make sense of it even. Is what it really feels like. Trying to make sense of your surroundings. Trying to make sense of things that have gone on. Maybe this could be news that's coming in that you're hearing. And whatever I'm talking about right now, you might not even be in that place yet, but it's coming. Like, if you don't resonate with it now, you may coming up. So just take heed. All right, Capricorn. I'm hearing organized mess. It's an organized mess. Like trying to bring an organized, balanced solution in chaos. Ten of Pentacles. That's your stability. Page of Wands. It's the action card. Queen of Cups. It's like patience and compassion. Six of Swords, yeah. Okay. King of Pentacles, there you are, Capricorn. Two of Swords there. Okay, now it's making more sense. I was like, it's not matching what I was getting, but it is now. It's making more sense now. Yeah, definitely is. Five of Cups. Okay, so with all the stuff that you have on your plate and could be, and I keep hearing news that you're hearing, like you're going to hear some sort of news. Some of you Capricorns are going to hear some sort of news that might send you, okay? But this is the Five of Cups. That you whatever is going on with you right now, you're I just feel like you're trying to organize the situations, like you're trying to come to grips with something, because the Five of Cups to me is sort of like a glass half empty, you know, outlook on things. And I think you're trying to see things differently from that. I think you're trying to ground whatever's happening, whatever information this is that's coming to you. It's like you're trying to ground it and make sense of it so you can, you know, like organize your thoughts, organize your emotions even, the scenario, like bring balance back into it, because you really feel uneasy. You do. You feel uneasy. Yeah. Because I think like with the Queen of, okay, so here's your stability, right? The Ten of Pentacles, that's you. This is a stable, organized, I don't know why organized keeps coming up, but organized seems really important here. Very organized, stable environment, right? And then I feel like something comes in swiftly. This could be news of something, or I don't know, I really feel like you're going to hear something, or something's going to happen, or whatever, that it's going to kind of like make you take a step back. Do you know what I mean? That's what it feels like. She looks like she's like taking a step back and almost drowning in emotion here. So for some Capricorns, let's just say, I'm going to use this as an example and take it only as an example. I'm not saying that this is what's happening with Capricorns. It's like a metaphor. So let's say she goes to the doctor and she hears bad news, okay? Like, this would be her welling up with emotion here and, like, taking a step back. You see, her crown just came off. You know, taking a step back, like, this kind of rocks your stability. Whatever's happening, whatever's going on with you, kind of rocks your stability. And you hear this, right? Here you are, the Capricorn, sitting there trying to take a look at it in a very stable place, very calm place is what, you know, you're trying, you know, and when you take that step back, you're trying to look at this from a logical place, one that makes sense. But I think, you know, there's chaos in this. There's chaos. See, being in two minds, that's like not knowing what to do, where to go, what choice to make. That's where you're at, you know, with the Two of Swords. It's really being stuck in your head, stuck in your thoughts. And this is why you're trying to organize things, because it's like you're trying to come to grips, like, okay, wait a minute. What's happening here? Like, you feel the shaky under your feet. You feel that foundation shaking. But then you get the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is moving past this turmoil, whatever that turmoil is, into a more calm and serene atmosphere. Whatever the atmosphere is for you. Could be your inner world, your outer world, whatever that is for you. But trying to bring yourself back to like a centered, balanced place is what that feels like. Damn, Capricorn. Whew. Community. Okay. That's come out for quite a few signs now. The Fates. 2 8s. Again. 8 is a really big number. 8 people watching as I say that. 8 is a really big number right now for a lot of you. Here and now. Between worlds. Okay, yeah, so it's like you're trying to get your footing, you know, I really feel like you're trying to focus on what's happening right now and organize these emotions, these thoughts, these things that's happening. It's like trying to organize that, bring balance back into your situation, because whatever's happening right now, you really don't have control over it. It's like having, it's like, it is what it is. What am I going to do with it now? You know, it's kind of where you're at. You might have a community of people around you that's helping you through this. You may helping you, I heard organize your troubles. So helping you make sense of what's going on around you. But whatever is happening with you is supposed to be happening right now. This is fated. Whether it feels bad or not, it's fated. So you've got the community, which is an 8 card, and 17. When you break it down, it turns to, you know, 1 and 7 is an 8. So, yeah. I just feel like that's where you're at right now, Cap. I hope that made sense. It was confusing as hell. I got it. That was Capricorn. so we'll do, we'll do Libra. Alright, Libra, what's going on? I need a new incense. Libra. What's going on with you, Libra? Libra. Libra. Come on now. Okay. I'm hearing this song, nobody knows the troubles I've seen, nobody knows my sorrows. And they're showing me, this guy in the jail cell, like with a tin cup, running it across the bars, singing this song. Some of you Libras may feel trapped, may feel... Some of you Libras feel trapped in your own self-imposed prison. Like whatever mental prison you feel like you're in, you put yourself there. Self-imposed. Whatever this trapped feeling is, it's you put yourself there, which means you can get yourself out of it. I wouldn't be surprised when I pull these cards if the Eight of Swords come out. Because that's that card. The self-imposed prison. Okay. It's like you're letting your own thoughts get away with you. I feel like whatever your thoughts are, you're making them bigger, or making the scenario, whatever it is, bigger than what it is what I feel like, Libra. And because of this, it's like you're seeing the worst in something. Like worst case scenario is what it sounds like, what it feels like. And it feels like it feels a little self-sabotaging, you know, like you're self-sabotaging because of your own thought process. And I feel like it's affecting your confidence. I feel like it's affecting your confidence, your drive. This self-imposed prison that you put yourself in, it's affecting your outer world. And now it's starting, like you're starting to see the outside of you, like what it's affecting. Could be friendships, could be relationships, situationships, whatever you want to call it. It's affecting these areas. Could be your job, it could be your finances, it could be anything. But the self-imposed prison that you put yourself in is sort of like preventing you from what could be, I suppose, you know what I mean? It's a good way to put it. Like, let's say you're working on a project and then something goes wrong in this project and you're having a hard time figuring out the solution to this project. And instead of like sticking to it, like trying to find a solution, it's almost like you retreat, put the blindfold on and start going, oh, well, if I didn't do that during the project, then this wouldn't be, you know, I should have used glue instead of nails or something like that, you know, because now it's falling apart. Instead of going in there to that project and trying to fix it. Like, you're not trying to fix it, you're just dwelling on what happened. You're not going to get too far with that. So the project's just going to sit there. Like, and if the project sits there long enough, it's going to become junk. It's not going to become viable. It's not going to become useful. Like, it's sort of like, let's say you buy a brand new pair of sneakers, right? And they're all white. And you never wear them. Like, you never wear them. You're like, oh, those are nice shoes. Like, they're real pretty. I'm just going to keep them there because I'm afraid that I'm going to get a crease in them, or I'm going to, you know, somebody's going to give me a flat tire and step on the back and fuck them up or whatever. But while they're sitting there, they're just sitting there. So then the sole starts to turn yellow. It's already degrading. Like, it's already, it's going to turn to shit anyway. So, you know, either you can work on it, wear them, because the more you wear them, you know, you can clean them up, but the rubber is not going to turn yellow if you wear them. You know, it's not going to get tarnished if you work at it, if you wear it. So I feel like, you know, you got to put the shoes on. You got to put the shoes on and walk in the shoes you bought. That's what I heard. Walk in the shoes you bought. Oh, hold on. This is about taking accountability too. Like, you're at where you're at because that's what you walked into. So, if you want to walk out of it, you got to put the shoes on. Big girl, big boy pants, whatever it is, put them on. Your guides are kind of funny. They're like, you got this shit. They're just like, you got this. They're like your guides are like your hype man right now. Because like I said, this is a self-imposed prison. You're not being punished. You're not, it's like none of that is happening. It's like this woe is me banging this, you know, dragging this tin cup across the metal bars, singing Nobody Knows the Troubles I've Seen, but you're creating this and you can get out of it. It's like you're hanging on the key to the key that'll open up that cell door. You're hanging on to it. Your hands are hanging out of the cell like this, dragging the cup. And you got the key in the other hand the whole time. You can literally just lean over, unlock, and release yourself, but you're not. This is like self-sabotaging. You're self-sabotaging. And it's because things didn't go your way. Kind of bratty. No? Hey, I take accountability. I'm a Libra. I get it. I get it. Sometimes I don't like to hear it, but it is what it is. Like the self-imposed prison. And I'll give you an example. Like, I've been in this funky-ass place over something I have no control over, so I haven't even touched my website. You know, I've been afraid of, like, with the Mercury retrograde, the way that I've been feeling, like, I'm just going to mess it up. So I've been sitting in the background just looking at my computer, like, mad at my computer, like it's my computer's fault that my ass ain't sitting over there to work on my website. You know what I'm saying? It's like this self-imposed prison. So you can get yourself out of this funky place, work on whatever it is you need to work on, fix whatever it is you need to fix, and bring it back into balance. Take the blindfold off and bring it back into balance. Or forever sit there looking at it and watching the soles to your shoes turn yellow. Watch, you know, me watch this website just sit there and not build. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that. So you are in the driver's seat. You don't think you are, but you are. You really are. My guys are like, clean it up, Buttercup. Clean it up. Dirty mouth. Clean it up. Alright, Libra, let's see what comes out for you. I wouldn't be surprised if like 8s are being very repetitive right now. 8s. Number 8 is really repetitive. But let's see what comes out for Libra. Self-imposed prison. That's what I keep hearing. There's the 8 right there. Look. That card's an 8. Strength at the bottom. Another 8. God, I'm telling you, 8s. They're really important right now. I don't know what's up with the number 8. It's infinite. I know that. Alright, so what do we got here? We have the Page of Swords. It's about communication. It's about communication, but it's also about your thought process, okay? Staying in this self-imposed prison is a real immature way of thinking. And it's not to say that you're immature, it's just that the ideas, the thoughts, you're not putting, there's no meat to it. You're only seeing things from a certain perspective. So it's like having tomato soup, and then when it's just the tomato soup. But when you start, when you add like a grilled cheese sandwich with a slice of tomato in it, then it becomes a more desirable thing to have. Like, you gotta add things to it. You can't have just like an immature thought process. There's more attached to this. And, you're trying to bring balance into a situation where there's 8 broken cups. You're walking away from 8 broken cups. This is walking away from, this is painful. This is emotional, like, walking away from something that hurt you to walk into something that's going to make you feel good. The 10 of Cups. And then you're going to walk away from the 8 broken cups. They're broken. You can't fill these cups any longer. The cups are spilled out. They're broken. You can't fill them. So you walk away from the 8 broken cups, and it doesn't feel good. But you walk into 10 full ones. This is your happily ever after right there. That's what that is. But now it's like you're trying to bring balance in this thought process. Trying to bring balance with temperance. Patience is needed here. Patience with yourself. Patience with the scenario, the circumstance, the situation, whatever. Patience is needed. But balance needs to be brought back in. And removing yourself from the situation, hanging yourself upside down to see it from a different perspective, which is what you need to do. That's your advice. Look at it differently. You have the key to get yourself out of this. You want out? Unlock it. Unlock the door. You can get out. You don't have to be sitting in the position that you're sitting in right now. You're kind of keeping yourself there for your own whatever reasons. All right. Libra. Message in a bottle. Hear it again. That same song from Now That I Know, the name of the song, is Send For Me from Atlantic Star. I'm just a telephone call away. Well, make the call. What are you waiting on? What you waiting for? Exchanging gifts. Yeah, see, it's like you want to co-create with somebody. You want to do this with somebody, but it's like you're stopping yourself in your own mental prison. Mending, what I say. Mending. You want to mend it. You want to mend the 8 broken cups that you walked. You want to mend it and walk into that 10 of cups. You want to mend it. You do. You want to fix it. Fork in the road. Fork in the road. The fork in the road is literally like the 2 of Swords. The stalemate. It's like playing chess and not knowing what move to make. It's kind of where you're at. Co-create. Right underneath that. What did I just say? Co-create. I literally just said that. Co-creating. You want to co-create? Bust a move. Tone Loc. Alright. No, it wasn't Tone Loc. Who was that? Bust a move. Who sang that? That wasn't Tone Loc. Who sang that song? Oh, what the hell's his name? I can see him, but I can't think of his name. Anyway. you want it, then baby, you got it. Bust the move. It's not so low. Who is that? I forget. Anyway, don't matter. Alright, so I think that was 3. I think I got 3 left. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces. Yep. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces is next. So the first 3 videos are done. First 9 signs are done. I'll be back with the 4th and final. Alright?